How is everyone today? It's 5:20. Hey Jacob, my friend, how are you? Nice to see you. Just give me a second. Bring up my desktop. Just a little easier to see. Jacob says, Jacob Love liked, much appreciated, and shared. You want to have both my channels devices running, your live stream, Brother Mr. Yogi? Hey, thank you, Jacob. Much appreciated. Um, although, feel free, if we happen to see another friend, um, especially one who needs some watch hours, we can shift our focus in that direction. I won't mind at all, my friend. Jacob says, Jacob Love, hashtag Jacob Love. Hey, Stella, how are you? Nice to see you guys. Hey, Jess. Just says, hey, everyone. Jess, I really appreciate seeing you in the live streams. So, the last couple live streams, I began talking about preparation for live streams. You know what? I marvel at our friend Goga, who is a live streamer extraordinaire. How he has a subject. He has a guest as well, which is helpful. But even when he's doesn't have a guest and he's teaching something, he stays on point, and at the same time he's engaging with everyone. Um, me, I don't have a point. I don't. I never come in with a set. This is what I'm going to talk about. The few times that I've tried, they've gone haywire. They just don't stick, and I feel sort of ridiculous trying to keep bringing something back to a particular subject. I'm not that skilled. Um, Goga, he is skilled and he is personable. So people like to follow him in the direction that he's leading. Um, I'm not skilled. And I think my own personality is more of a scattergun approach. Uh, hey, Dam, how are you? Dam says hello, Yogi. Hello, my friend. Um, but I do prepare for my every live stream. And what I do, hey, Debs, um, get a smiling face from Jess. Hey, Skits, how are you? I was just looking at a post from you. I didn't get a chance to finish it. You were talking about your week. Skits says, hey, Eric, hope you're well, brother. How's the foot? The foot is still onion free. It's better. I got a blood blister under the toe. But other than that, are we onion free? Hi, chat. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Well, just says I download Course in Miracles. That's awesome. I'm thinking about starting a Course in Miracles study group here on Facebook. I don't know yet. Hey, be confident. So, man, Jess, I'm excited. We have another friend, Easy, who is a Course in Miracles student, and Miss Blipper, who comes in at 5 a.m., sometimes in the afternoon too. She's in Rome, so she's fast asleep now, I'm sure. She's a 30-year student of A Course in Miracles, which is about how long I've been a student. Dam says, I'm great, Yogi. I'm glad to hear that, Dam. You didn't get out this weekend, though, did you? I think I asked you and you said you weren't going to be able to. Let's see. Confidence says watching. So, yeah, I don't have anything. Hello, Isabella, my friend. I spent some time this afternoon with Isabella on her property with her amazing animals. And what a beautiful live stream. Jacob drops a link for Jess. Skits is happy to hear about your foot is better, my yogi friend. Thanks, Skits. I can't believe that I healed it without taping an onion to my toe. But I'm glad that I have that in the back burner, just in case. So as I mentioned, I do prepare for my live stream. That I want to rearrange myself interiorly, inside. And I want to do that with my breath. I want to do that with my intention. And I want to set the tone for peace. Dan says, no fish this weekend. We're getting lots of much needed rain. Thank goodness, finally. We had rain previous week for I think it was like 2 weeks or close to it. Rain every day. This week was really nice though. But we didn't have a whole lot of rain this summer. So yeah, we'll probably need it as well. Skit says it was the power of onion thought in which healed you. In fact, I sent all my onion power across to heal you. Much appreciated. And I felt it. I felt the, everyone has a different onion vibratory rate. And I could sense that this particularly onion was sent from our friend Skits directly to my toe. The reason why we're talking about onions and the reason why we're talking about my toe and putting the two together is because I had a big toe infection about 2 weeks ago. And it was looking pretty ugly. It was starting to affect the rest of my foot. And our friend Sabine in Switzerland suggested I tape an onion. Not the whole thing. That would be ridiculous. But to tape a slice of onion and tape it to my toe because it would bring the toxins out. And I ordered an onion and it did not come. I had a bunch of bananas though. But if you think taping an onion to your toe is ridiculous, imagine taping a banana to your toe. So I did not tape a banana. I didn't tape anything to my toe. I did put tape on my toe. But here's what I did do. I soaked it in Epsom salt and tea tree oil. And almost immediately, it started feeling better. The power of onions. That might have to be the next poll. Can anything top the power of onions? If it was the power of onion versus crabs, I'll have to wait for Runnaboy to be here. Jacob says, Brother Austin and Brother Skits. Hey, Austin. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Jacob says, Brother Leo is only 16 subs from 1K. Hey, and his link is dropped by our friend Jacob. Is anyone here not subscribed to Leo? These guys want to see some serious hard work. No one puts in the work more than our friend Leo. Plus, he's just a really good guy. Let's see. Skit says, how to be confident. How are you? Bald Steve. Hey, Bald Steve, how are you? I like that name. Man, now I'm thinking Bald Yogi. I kind of like that. Be confident says onions well. It says I love onions. You know what? I stopped eating onions. I changed my diet as of Ayurvedic prescription. Ayurvedic being the sister science of yoga. And it is more, you can say yoga deals with the subtle body. And Ayurvedic deals with the solid body, deals with our health. As well as, it doesn't make distinctions between the subtle body and the physical body. As a matter of fact, in yoga, it's called the koshas, the layers. That we have the food body, which is our solid body. We have the pranic body, which is our energetic body connected with the breath. We have our body of knowledge, which is where our thoughts come from. And we have the body of information, which is everything's filtered down, and then we have the bliss body, the body of God. Um, and the key is, in yoga, you don't make really distinctions. You take care of each, but you know they're all connected. It's the infinite trickle down into the finite. And yet, when it trickles down into the finite, it doesn't end. One of my favorite things to have people do is to go outside, especially at night, on a starlit night. Pull your hands up in the sky, just straight up, just as you're reaching for the stars. And notice, is there any place where your hands leave off and the universe begins and the night sky begins? Is there anywhere where the night leaves off and your hands begin? Or is it just a seamless expression of one thing, one infinite thing, your connection? And it's even beyond a connection. Connection implies that there might be even a sliver of separation. It's one thing and one thing only. You are the universe. Simple as that. Let's see. Reaper says NFL hates the Raiders. What's going on? What's happening, Reaper? It's halftime. All right. What's the score? Confidence says Yogi has like 1,000 books. You do have a lot of books. Let's see. Confidence says I have more. Well, this is just one room in a townhouse of books. Not all of them are mine. Some were my father's. Confident says, hey, what type of books do you like to read, Confident? Reaper says, no cause for holding for the Raiders, Eric. What's up with that? It's upsetting? Yeah, I guess it is. Don't they realize that I'm a Raiders fan? This is my return to football, and that's how they treat me? Let's see. Bald Steve says, Yogi, do you watch P on your computer? I don't know what that is. Confident says, I love lots of book types. Nice. I could see you being very scientifically minded, but at the same time, from our conversations, I'm going to take a stab. Do you like science fiction? Skid says, hey, Reaper, my brother came around to visit today, and he was wearing a Raiders hat. Oh, my brothers came around to visit today, and he was wearing a Raiders hat. Nice. They got a great logo. I think that's reason enough to like the Raiders, just for the logo. Jacob says, Brother Burpee Reaper. Be Confident says, I love Gary Paulson too. I have a book that's signed by him. I believe it might be Hatchet. I didn't meet him. I worked in a bookstore years ago. Surprisingly, I managed to keep that job for 8 years or so. I'd say surprisingly because it was during the 90s and I was a mess in the 90s. Walk in the Woods. I got it up here. My sister gave me that for Christmas. Bryson. Bill Bryson, right? Really good book. I got a couple Bryson books. Anyway, the owners of the store I worked in went to a book fair, and they met Gary Paulson and said I was a fan, and they bought a book and he signed it for me, which was pretty cool. Big Confidence says, I love sci-fi. I sort of thought so. Reaper says, skits, nice. And all things spiritual, me too. Reaper says, I did Navy SEALs today. How many reps did you get, Reaper? Man, this is the longest I think Reaper's ever went into the season and still does reps. What's up with that, Reaper? You know, you're not going to get fat if you keep working out. I got to be Reaper's out of shape coach. I got to teach him how to get out of shape. Reaper says the best logo colors. Yeah, I think so too. Three things that make me happy: people, kids, babies, animals, God, and flowers. Well, I'm not a mathematician, but that might be more than three things. Um, oh, all right. We're listing baby, kids, people, kids, baby as one. Um, Man, you know what? We could almost say, be confident. We could just narrow it down to one. We could say one thing makes us happy is God, and God displayed as people, kids, babies, animals, and flowers. If you cannot find God within a baby, if you cannot find God within a flower, you're not going to find God anywhere. You'll never find God in a church if you can't find God in a flower. The Buddha gave what was called the silent sermon, where he just sat, serene smile on his face. Eventually, he held out a flower, still not saying a word. One person in a huge audience understood the teaching and accepted the flower and became enlightened on the spot. If you cannot awaken in the presence of a flower, you will never awaken anywhere. Let's see. Jacob says, be careful what you say. Bald Steve, my brother. I know what you mean, but by your comment, yeah, I figured as much, but you know what? It would make him happy. Little things like that. If it makes Bald Steve smile, I'm good with that. Confa says, I love the Appalachian Trail. Me too. I had hoped to one day hike the whole thing. I have hiked a lot of it. I've done sections of it, but I've never started the whole thing from start to finish. I have made it up Mount Katahdin. You know, the speed record, fastest known time, was just set by a ultra runner woman who did it in 40 days. That's 55 miles a day, nonstop for 40 days on the Appalachian Trail. Let's see. I knew what you meant though, my friend. Reaper said 100, and he said because of Leo. Leo is a bad influence on you. Man, Leo's going to keep you in shape. You don't want that. This isn't Reaper's time to stay in shape. He wants one collaboration. I guess that's fair. That's fair. Reaper says, Steve, easy. Confidence says, I was going to say three things, but lots of things came to mind. That's understandable. Jacob says, sorry to hear that, brother Bald Steve. Praying for you. Thank you, Jacob. Hey. As long as it makes you smile, Bald Steve. Be Confident says, I knew about that story, Eric. Oh, the silent sermon. Pretty amazing. Reaper says, Jacob beat me to it. Jacob's on the ball. Reaper's laughing, says, I know. I'm going to be the Burpee Reaper's anti-personal trainer. I'm going to teach him how to get fat. He's lost his edge. He's in too good of shape. He was ruined by the Spartan race. He's become a Spartan through and through. He can't allow himself to get fat now. Confidence says, the lady finishing in record time. Yes, she did. She beat it by, I think, a day, which is big. Confidence says, Vault Steve, WTF. Sorry for my language. That's okay. Reaper says, teach me, Eric. It's not going to be easy, Reaper. It's not going to be easy. First off, man, you're slacking. You need to up your donut intake. You're not eating enough donuts. My suggestion, 2 more donuts a day. You think you've had enough? Then have 2 more. Confidence says, I did that race in 2018. Spartan. Oh, nice. Our friend Burpee Reaper is a Spartan legend. It only took 1 race. Reaper says, this literally has been the longest I've gone in 9.5 years. Your body is probably thinking, man, what's going on? I'm supposed to be sitting, and here I am still doing reps. Poor man says, sup, Yogi? Reaper man, confident? Poor man, excellent workout today. Reaper says, Spartans, poor man, you guys need to compare your medals sometime. Let's see. I'm debating if I want to even attempt to pronounce the name. Ariel Hapsody. Hashtag blame Leo. I said, man, Leo's a bad influence on you. Not so sure you should, you're never going to get out of shape hanging out with Leo. Confidence says, yes, Spartan. Poor man says, thank you, Yogi, for stopping in. Love to. Gotta support the people, man. Gotta support the people putting in the work. And honestly, poor man is all about putting in the work, that's for sure. Reaper says, be confident. Did you do a Spartan? He did. It's funny, people think if you say something twice. Let's see. I guess I could read something by Ariel Hapsody, since he's so persistent with the same message. Here's what I would ask of him, though, because he said it twice. I'll be honest with you. It wasn't that funny or original or clever. If you come up with something that's really funny, I'll go ahead and read it. As long as it's, let's say PG-13. If you can be really original, if you can be really funny, I'm putting the onus on you, my friend. Can you do it, or can you do the same thing that you've been doing? Confidence says I did. Nice. Runner Boy says, hey, Runner Boy. Bald Steve back with an alt. Man, why would you come back with an alternative account when you have a perfect title? Bald Steve. Honestly, I don't think you can get a better YouTube handle name than Bald Steve. I'm actually a little jealous of that. Bald Eric doesn't sound the same. Bald Yogi, Bald Steve is perfect. Tandra says, hey, Yogi. Hey, Tandra, my friend, how are you? I was singing both of our theme songs today in my head. Let's see, Confidence says, I think it's programmed. It could be. Internet's a big place. YouTube's a big place. It's all good. Here's what they tell you in A Course in Miracles. People are either approaching you in fear, not afraid of you, just means that they're steeped in fear and they're projecting it outwards. They project it in judgment. They project it in grievances, in resentment. They project it in, we could call it what they think is the cleverness of the ego, but it's fear. If someone comes to you in fear, it's up to me how I want to respond. Do I want to respond with fear too? My own resentment, my own judgment, my own, how dare you talk to me like that? Don't you know who I am? I'm a guy on YouTube. Everyone's a guy on YouTube. Do I respond to it with my ego, which is just more fear? Or do I respond to it with love? My choice. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is you simply let them go. You simply go ahead and say see ya. Sometimes not. Sometimes you can engage with people. I'm giving our friend Ariel Hapsody and Bald Steve a chance. I will engage, even if it's something that I don't particularly like. I only ask one thing: can you be original? Can you really be funny? Um, I'm not so sure. We'll find out. Let's see. Jacob drops Tandra's link. Tandra says thanks. Poorman says Jacob bro, runner Tandra. Hey, poor man, how many reps did you get all together? Confidence says to Tandra. Tandra says, Yogi, glad I caught you. Kept missing you today. I kept seeing you other live streams. I saw you over at Optimobs. Where else did I see you? I think I saw you over at Isabella, right? Reaper says Jacob is a legend. He is a legend. You know what, though? I think Jacob's a bad influence on you, too. Confidence says, hey to Tandra. Be Confident says, Yogi, your favorite car? My favorite car is a Subaru Outback. Believe it or not. Let's see. See what I mean? Just not original. You can't be funny if you're not original. You can't be clever if you're not original. So I said, man, I'll read what you say if you make me smile, if you make me laugh. Let's see. Stuart, the fish whisperer says, hello, my dearest wombat Yogi Bear. Stuart, my friend, how are you? Hey, Stuart's been having some difficulties. One, on YouTube, if you go to his community page, he shares a post where he is asking you guys to help out if you can report a channel. So if you guys can do him that favor as well. But of two things. So let's send some prayers to our friend Stuart the Fish Whisperer. Jacob says, we're the poor man with a wave and a salute. Can't forget the salute, that's for sure. 200 seals, 200 pull-ups. Man, I don't see how. And rings are just extra level. I don't see that level of volume in pull-ups and how you cannot be sore for a week. It's amazing. Rings are new, so getting used to hold them. Are you doing thumbless? You using a false grip? Reaper says, yeah, but he just sent me pics of food, so it helps. There you go. Confident says, I love Subarus. So do I. The only car, I really only wanted 2 cars ever. Doesn't mean if someone gave me a car, I'd take what I could get. Subaru Outbacks, because in the 1990s, Paul Hogan, the original Crocodile Dundee, would, in the commercials, escape the bad guys, chasing him in the Outback. If it was good enough for Crocodile Dundee, man, it was good enough for me. And maybe 1965 Mustang. But honestly, it's a car it's nice to look at. I don't want a classic car. Classic car means you got to be good at taking care of cars. I'm not good at taking care of cars. Let's see. Confident says, whoever's doing this, please stop. I wouldn't worry about it. Be confident. Everybody interrupts the conversation, just delete the comment. Other than that, Reaper says, poor man doing the damn thing. Yeah, like it was no one's business. Confidence says, I don't want to get too angry at people, but please stop. Reaper says, confidence, stop. We got a few people coming in with some comments. No big deal. Let's see. Guys, a guy is hating in Forever BFF stream. Don't know what that is. People says, or I'm sorry, be confident says a person. Stuart says the only thing Subarus are useful for is carrying bales and sheepdogs. Huh. I guess that means when I get my next Subaru Outback, I gotta get a sheepdog. I'm good with that. I like sheepdog. I had a sheepdog when I was a kid. It was a Hungarian sheepdog, a Puli. Amazing dog. Maybe the smartest dog I've ever had. Bills and sheepdogs. Confidence says they are cool. Poor man says, I'm so right now. Getting used to high volume pull-ups. I kind of like the rings compared to a bar. Don't know. Rings are tough, but you can activate more muscle because you can switch your grip around pretty easily. Confidence says, drive a Subaru. You'll buy a Subaru. All right, I agree with that. I had a Subaru for much of the 2000s. I had to get rid of it in 2019. And it was about 19 years old. Skid says, I used to love the Subaru when I was younger. We call them Scooby here in the UK. Scooby, I like that. Runner Boy says, Fish Whisper, you can strike that channel and report it on YouTube desktop mode. For more report options and legal options. Stuart, did you see that from Runner Boy? Confidence says, I looked at the Code Zen guy is talking about the same gross stuff on Forever BFF stream, and there are kids in that stream. Nah, I'm good, my friend. Hey, Toy Pups, how are you? Let's see. My food addiction. Sheena, my friend, how are you? How are you feeling after that big day that you had? Sheena says, hello, my friend. Hey, I love the update. What excellent progress. You're getting there each day. Congratulations to you. Skits is saying hi to everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Toy Pup says, we are here, and that's much appreciated. Let's see. Food Addiction says, I just got done painting the kitchen. What color did you paint it? Jacob drops the link for my Food Addiction. Thank you for that, Jacob. You know what? Sheena's got a very important channel. She is on a journey. She's inviting everyone to come along with her. You get to see the progress. You get to see the hard work. You get to see the whole thing. Which means you're going to see some downtime. You're going to see some uptime. You're going to see a lot of hard work. You're going to see someone who, in the face of all of that, just keep doing what needs to be done. Just keeps doing what needs to be done. Which shows you, no journey is ever even keeled. There's always going to be bumps. Let's see. Love typos. Love everything, my friend. Confidence says, yes, Yogi. Let's see. Someone is hating in Forever BFF. Yeah. People doing that everywhere. I've seen enough of it. 59 years old. I do not participate. I don't partake in hate whatsoever. Or fear. there's only two emotions. There's aspects of one. There's fear and there's love. We could say two things: that the opposite of love is fear, except that which is all encompassing has no opposite. So there's no opposite of love. Meaning, if it's fear, then it's an illusion. Fear takes form of hate, of anger, of grievances, resentments, judgment. All that is projection of fear, just different forms, but all fear. So, certain point in life, you ask for a better way. You know, you see enough fear, you see enough hate, you want a better way. Especially on YouTube or the internet at large. You know, you can go down the rabbit hole on any channel and see that kind of stuff. But why? You know, at this point in history, at this point in time, at this point in your life, why? Just keeps us stuck in fear. We never go anywhere. We're stuck in a fear-based world. You know why? Because we have fear inside of us and we project it outwards. So we live a life of our perceptions. However, we can heal that fear by recognizing love, recognizing that fear is illusion, love is reality, choosing only love, moment by moment by moment. In the language of Course in Miracles, that's the lesson of the crucifixion. That in every moment, every second, we can choose the crucifixion, which means we allow the world to crucify us and we crucify others with our judgments, our resentments, our hatred, or we could choose the resurrection, meaning rebirth. In each and every moment, we can be reborn. Take your pick. Let's see. Our friend Confident says, yes, Yogi, I have a ATV for my property in Mississippi. Nice. How much property do you have, Confident? Stuart says, slow skits, brother. Reaper says, be confident. What kind of quad? Man, I knew that would get Reaper's interest. Burpee Reaper. Everyone thinks of Burpee Reaper as king of the burpees, which he is. He's also king of the quad. Food Addiction says, hope you're having a beautiful day, Eric. I can feel something is bothering you. I'm having a good day. I am. I wouldn't say something's bothering me so much as looking at, looking what our young friends bring us and just wondering, is there a better way for them? When will they see it? Some people don't forever and they stay stuck in it's actually a fairly sad life. And you know what? You want better. You want better for people. For everyone. Stuart says, hello, Tandra. Skit says, hope you're well, Stuart, bro. Food Addiction says, feel good. Thank you. Slowly but surely. Man, actually, your first update, not even slowly, nothing but surely. That was a huge loss in that amount of time. Not just in what the scale reflected, visibly so. Motabest says, yo, Yogi. Hello, my friend. How are you? Confidence says, funny name. What's that? Food Addiction says, a dark red. Skits says, just sub my Food Addiction. Awesome, Skits. You're really going to enjoy her channel. Confidence says, I have a Honda. Stephanie Sheena says, I'm documenting every step. It's an inspiration, and that I hope that people see it. I hope that more people see it, and I hope that they join you. I hope that they see it and not just get motivated. Motivation is wonderful for a very short time. Motivation is that thing that gets us out of bed to hit the gym once or a week. Inspiration is a thing that we thrive on. Inspiration is an actual force. Um, so I can see Sheena, people watching it and getting motivated, which is awesome. But more importantly, I see people watching Sheena and getting inspired, which is huge. Inspiration changes lives. Motivation can get you in shape, but then we lose motivation. We start doing things that we used to do, um, fall off the proverbial wagon. Inspiration keeps you going for a lifetime. When you are inspired, you are literally coasting in spirit. Inspire. Food Addiction says, even if I fall, I'll get back up. Hey, you got your support system now, and I'm happy to be part of it. Reaper says, be confused at 250. Sheena says, hello to Reaper. Running Boy says, all Yogi does is leave hate comments on my page, guys. He can't be trusted. He's a supervillain. Man, it's the nicest thing you said about me. Supervillain. It used to be, Running Boy just called me a regular old run-of-the-mill villain. You know? Now, I've been elevated. I am officially a super villain. Thank you, Running Boy. You know what? I hope I can live up to that. I hope I can live up to that, my friend. Reaper says, addiction, hello. Reaper's laughing at Running Boy. Let's see. So it says, can someone get in touch with Forever BBF, please? Forever BBF. I don't know if I'm connected. Is anyone connected with Forever BBF? Sheena says, slow to Stuart. Skit says, I love quad bikes. My dream bike is a Yamaha Blaster. Confident says, it's a Honda ATV. Reaper says, Skit's nice. I love blasters. I've never been on one. Poor man says, Austin Garrett's shorts. Laughing. Yeah, pretty funny, aren't they? Poor man has made he's made the Austin Garrett list. That's quite an honor. He did two of Jace. He did one of me, two of me actually. I'm in one that he did with him and me. Guys, if you go to Austin Garrett's page and you go to his shorts, he's done some amazing. I think he might be a YouTube genius. Amazing shorts. He has me face dancing. He has poor man's Jim face dancing. He has Jace. Eric Lapointe too, speaking like a baby. It's pretty funny. Let's see. Confident says, I have 47 acres in Mississippi and some more in multiple other states, including Florida and Texas. Wow. Nice. So it says, hello, MFA. Dixon says, nice to be confident. Hey, Lee, how are you? King of the Quad. Nice title. He earned it. In Atlanta, Georgia. You like the southern states, huh? I do like the weather. Atlanta is a pretty city. I was stuck overnight in the Atlanta airport once, and if you got to be stuck overnight in an airport, um, that's a nice one to be stuck in. That was really nice. Let's see. I'm taking my herbal, actual herbal. It's ashwagandha, a Indian herb, and a little bit of St. John's wort, as well as lavender, something else, and just a hint, just a little bit of melatonin. Rupa says, I got me a little monster called Yamaha YFZ 450. Almost killed me, but I'm grateful. Man, it was a pretty serious accident last year. Makes this comeback all the more amazing. So it says, I lost my link in Fur Baby's channel. Lost my wrench in Fur Baby's channel. So is anyone, Tandra says, hi to Stuart. Anyone friends with Fur Baby? Sheena says, I'm at 14 pounds now. I'll update in a few weeks. More pics. Way to be consistent, Sheena. Absolutely amazing. Skid says, a 450 Reaper. What? That is a beast. I bet it's quick. Sheena says, thank you. You're welcome, my friend. I hope it helps someone, including myself. Oh, it definitely will. It definitely will, for sure. You are reaching people. You know what? It doesn't have to be, Sheena, that kind of inspiration that you're putting out doesn't have to be just dietary, doesn't have to be just physical. People see what you're doing, how big that is, and it will inspire them to do their own impossible task. They will see you and they'll think, man, I can do that, whatever. Be it quit drinking, starting a fitness program, going on their own diet. It could be any number of things. But inspiration cuts across all bounds. That you are, man, you're just putting that message out there. Skid says, just checked it on Google. Beautiful, right? Bike Reaper, let's go. Reaper says, Skidsboro, it's a beast, shoots flames. Just going to put this out there, though. I hope that Reaper retires from racing. He's the champ. Nothing left to prove. Just putting that out there. Let's see. Salutation and heart from our friend Food Addiction. Lee says, hi. Lee, how are you? Skid says, shoots flames. Now that is a quad. Gina says, thank you, Eric. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. Runner Boy says, a very demure villain. That is my superpower. My superpower is demureness. Not 100% sure that demureness is actually a word. It works. It's fitting. We get some laughing emojis from Reaper. Tandra says, big shout out to Stuart's live. Help me to reach over 400 subs. Big shout out to Stuart. That's awesome. And a big shout out to Tandra. 400 subs. Congratulations. 400 well-deserved subs. Hey, Tandra. I know, getting monetized isn't everyone's biggest concern on YouTube. But only 100 more subscribers, and we keep working on your watch hours. And you can get that first level. It only takes 500 now. Sheena's laughing. Jacob drops a link for I love Leak. I live Leak now. Skid says, nice Sandra, congratulations. And that is really nice of Stuart. He's a good person. Stuart is an amazing person, that's for sure, Skits. You got that right. Speaking of inspiration, Stuart was a big inspiration for me. Stuart and Bob, when my own confidence was lagging a bit in what I was doing on YouTube, and if it was possible to be a full-time, basically live streamer. Tandra says, yes, sure is. We get a laughing emoji from Be Confident and says, but I wouldn't say I'm rich or anything. I don't mean it like that. It's understood. Understood. Be Confident says, because a lot of the money I have is from my parents. I inherited a lot of money. I inherited a house and a car. Unfortunately, I lost the car. And I have the house with my brother. We split expenses, which made me think that I wanted to all I've ever wanted to do was earn a living through my own creativity. YouTube provided a platform, as well as my blog. So I thought I'll give it a try. We'll see. I need so little for me, monetary wise, to make me feel like I have everything. Pay my bills, which aren't a lot, utilities, taxes, groceries, and an occasional book, and I'm good to go. So I thought, can I do it? Can I take that step? And I worked hard, and I had a lot of help from all of you guys, and I got monetized. Then my confidence started to drop a bit. Then I started hanging out with Stuart, and I started hanging out with Bob on their channels, both of whom are full-time YouTubers, and that gave me just the confidence that I needed. That's the type of inspiration that our friend Sheena is putting out as well. Confidence says, but as far as actually deserving and earning it, I wouldn't say I well deserved it. You know what? Who's to say? If we think in terms of karma, then I'm going to guess and say that you did. Hey, Nightmare, how are you, my friend? Jacob drops the link for Nightmare. Tanya says, thanks, Yogi. Absolutely. Tanya says, yes, watch hours will be hard, but I feel would be great to make it. We'll get you your watch hours, that's for sure. You are an extraordinary live streamer. You, Daisy, love our toy pups. Love our toy pups is right up above there. I didn't see her come back in. I noticed her name right when I said it, right after I said it. Extraordinary live streamers, just super engaging. Toy Pup says, can't stay, guys, gotta go now. So sad. Gonna rewatch later. Lots of love, my Pookies. Thank you, Toy Pups. Much appreciated. Tom just says bye to Toy Pups. Toy Pups says, who's asking first, BFF? Leak now? Who's asking first? Oh, no, it was Stuart the Fish Whisperer. Toy Pup says, we'll try to connect with you guys, but not be available. My apologies ahead of time, my Pookies. That's okay. Hey, Scott, how are you? Scott is back. Welcome back. Skit says, and an occasional book. You're such a humble person, Eric. Warms my heart, brother. Well, thank you, Skits. Man, that was a really nice thing for you to say. Toy Pup says, Rocco, I missed the comment. Sorry. Hey, what are you going to be for Halloween, Scott? Let's see. Hello, love, hee hee. Welcome, my friends. Scott says bye. Boy, that was quick. Sometimes it only takes a few words. It only takes a few words. And people immediately sense, well, this conversation's going nowhere. I'm out of here. Somewhere on YouTube, someone must be doing something more exciting than this guy. And that's a safe bet, my friend. Toy Pup says, my friend Admin is here to show some love. Well, thank you, Admin. Much appreciated. Admin says, hi, Eric. Hello, my friend. Toy Pup says, Forever BFF is a great channel. Stuart the Fish Whisperer was asking if anyone was connected. Scott says hi. Scott is back. So what are you going to be for Halloween, Scott? Toy Pup says, love you, admin. Thank you for coming. Toy Pup says, Scott, we subbed. Scott says, Russ from Fortnite. All right. Well, you got me on that because I don't know who Russ from Fortnite is. However, it sounds like a great costume. Halloween's not too far away. Let's see. Admin says, you're welcome, love. Scott says, Scott is a man of a few words. He gets straight to the point. No messing. This is true. This is true. Makes me wonder what his you know, does he have a blog? Admin says, can I hit 50 likes? Admin, I just subscribed to you, my friend. Scott says that buy was a mistake. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out for a bit. Scott says, hi, Scott. Hope you had a great week, my friend. So, yeah, Russ from Fortnite. I'll have to look that up. Hey, Sue, how are you? Man, you look like you had a beautiful day today. Driving up 1115, one of my all-time favorite roads. You get to see, man, such a vast expanse of the Susquehanna River. Sue is stopping by for a quick hello. Have a great live, everyone. Thank you, Sue. Vince says, Vinay, go on, hit 50. Dark Secret says, like done. Hey, thank you, Dark Secret. That's much appreciated. Anne's Crap Chat says, Peeky Boo. I appreciate you peeking in, my friend. How are you, Anne? Jacob drops a link for Anne's Crap Chat. Let's see. Sikander? Did I say that right? Probably not. I apologize. Like done. Thank you. Golden Retriever Lover 45 says, hi. Hello, my friend. Golden Retrievers, such beautiful dogs. Here's a question. Are Golden Retrievers the most playful dog? Is there any time they don't want to play? It seems to me Golden Retrievers are just a bundle of joy. It's like every time you walk into a room, it's the first time they ever see you and they can't wait to say hi to you again. It's like, where have you been? Hey, Odom, my friend, how are you? Odom says, happy Sunday, just Yogi. Hope you had a good weekend, Odom. Skit says, hi, Sue. And Anne, hope you're both well. Showstopper says, like done. Man, thank you guys. Much appreciated. Scott Perkins says, hi. Jacob drops the link for Odom. The Love Guru. Like done. Thank you. And says, thank you, Jacob. Love Bite says, like done. We got a thumbs up from Jacob. Odom says it's been a awesome. It's been awesome off all weekend. Oh, nice, man. That's first in a long while, wasn't it? When was the last time that you had a whole weekend off? It's me, Vinay says, like done. Very much appreciated. It's me. I just subscribed to you, my friend. Odom says, hey to Jacob. Jacob says, hashtag Jacob Love. Haunted Warrior, nice name. Says, like done. Cinderella Minu says, like done. Man. Odom says, been a minute. The last holiday. Man, glad that you had the whole weekend off. I hope you had great weather to match it. Jacob says, Brother Odom with the wave. Cinderella Minu says, target 50. Much appreciated. Tanya says, gone 11 p.m. here, Yogi. So I will say good night all. Well, thank you, Tandra. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I hope, man, we're going to keep building on that 400. Keep building. Does anyone here who is not subscribed to our friend Tandra, please do. And we're just going to keep working on those watch hours. For me, more watch hours for Tandra means more time I get to listen to her, hang out with a friend. It's a win-win, as I mentioned to her once before. Dutcon, did I say that right? Says, well, okay. Stuart the Fish Whisperer says, Jacob, you want to grow your channel? I'm here to help. Thank you, Stuart. This is Jacob's support channel. His main channel, he's getting really close to getting 1,000. As is Leo. Leo said so. It's only 16 away. Hey, Jacob, could you, if you don't mind, please, could you drop Leo's link again? If anyone is not subscribed to Leo, 16 away from getting 1,000. I remember when Leo had under 50. He's worked hard for that. Tanya says, thanks, Yogi, and thanks again, Stuart. Much appreciated. Let's see. Ann says, wish I could say, Yogi. It's time to make dinner. That's okay, Ann. I appreciate you stopping by. Jacob says, this is my sports channel, Stuart. Let's see. Sakara Anna. Pretty name. Sakara Anna, bye. Says, Anna's one of my all-time favorite names. Says, like done. Much appreciated. Skit says, night, Tandra. I'm going to be heading to bed soon. So we say goodbye, too. Much love to you all. It was great spending time with you this evening. Good night, everyone. Stay smiling. Catch you all soon. Take care, Skits. Much appreciate you hanging out with me, my friend. As always. I won't be on too much longer. Let's see. Malabi says, sir, done? Thank you. Tanya says, Skits, good night. Jacob says, here's Leo's channel. Awesome. So if there's just anyone here who is not subscribed to Leo, if you click on the link that Jacob so kindly provided for us, Leo is, man, he's an amazing hard worker. He's at 977 right now. Stuart says, Chandra, you're most welcome. If you think I'm bad, I'm your dad. Says like done. Silent Killer says, get going. We got some hearts from Skits. Foreman says, Leo gonna do 1K seals. Is he? Is that what he said for celebration? Toy Pup says, thank you so much, admin. Thank you all. Man, amazing. Toy Pup says 38 likes. Is that Rokio? Says, hi, love. You're welcome. Jacob drops a link for Muhammad. Thank you, Jacob. Congress says, it's an excellent point. Toy Pup says, 40 likes for my friend, just a yogi doing burpees in his basement. Thank you. Congress says, that's for you, lover Toy Pups. You know, I was talking about inspiration, and it takes someone really special to inspire others to do a big favor. And that's what you saw our friend Toy Pups just inspired a great deal of love. And people showed up in force to help out another friend. What an amazing thing. It's much appreciated, guys. Toy Pup says, we love this channel. Om Si Ram Jay. I love it. Says hi. Let's see. Jacob drops a link for Lover Toy Pups. Thank you, Jacob. Holmes says, welcome. Jacob drops my link. Thank you, Jacob. We got a like done. You guys are absolutely amazing. Sorry, I fell a little silent. Love Toy Pup says 43 likes. Let's see. Toy Pup says, let's see. We got an admin is a superhero. I can tell. Amazing. $43 likes. Heartbreak Kid says, love. Hey, William. William says hello, Yogi. What's up, William? How's the job? Toy Pup says almost at 50 likes. William says, dang, popped off the stream with likes. Yeah, our friend Lover Toy Pups, and her friend and our new friend, admin, came by to work some miracles, to show some love. It's much appreciated. Toy Pup says, the more likes, the more views, the more visibility. Daramat says, like done. Much appreciated, my friend. Jacob says, hashtag Jacob love and hashtag Jacob support. And no one deserves that hashtag more than our friend Jacob. Jacob says hi to William. William says nice. I'm trying to get monetized on X, but a lot of my posts were politically related. I didn't know you were on X. I didn't know you could get monetized on X. William says, hey, Jacob. Jacob and friends. Toy Pup says, namaste to admin. Namaste to you. Namaste, chat. My pookies. William says, it pays better than YouTube, and you aren't censored. How do you get monetized on X, though? It's a little too, I don't know, does not have the, I post my blog on X and then I leave it alone. Just not my vibe. Two, it just seems contentious. Let's see. Toy Pup says, we hope we made you smile, Eric, with our magic. You did. We love you so much. I love you too, my friend. And you certainly did make me smile. More than that, man, you filled the chat up with love, which is amazing. Lava Toy Pup says, bye for real now, guys. Goodbye to you, my friend. I'm going to call it a night probably in about 5 minutes or so. We want to catch up with our friend William a bit. It's been a few days since we had a chance to say hi. So, political posts from William Hart. Are you drawing any heat over there? Hey, it looks like our friend E is God's son is live streaming. E is God's son is a really good guy. If you get the opportunity to check him out, I highly recommend it. Just want to see if anyone else is live before we call it a night. I think our friend Signature is still live. All right, where are we, guys? $46 likes, absolutely amazing. All because one person wanted to do something kind act. Man, it just goes to show you the power of kindness, how it travels. Earlier in the live stream, you know, the normal people who come in who want to create a slight sense of chaos. The sad thing is, I don't want to say sad, but the thing is that it's all based on ego affirming themselves as an ego, affirming themselves as a separate ego-based entity. William says, no heat, I only have 12 followers. Hey, I'll follow you. And you know what? If you want some heat, I'll come by and I'll give you some heat. I can fake a fence. I can come over there and say this is the most outrageous political voice I've heard in generations. How dare he have an opinion separate than mine? How dare he have an opinion other than mine? This is outrageous. It seems outrage sells, doesn't it? 835. Hello, my friend. How are you? We live in a day where we thrive on it. We thrive on outrage. We thrive on controversy. We thrive on um, heated exchange. Jacob says, thank you for having me on your live stream once again, brother Mr. Yogi. Truly appreciate it. Much love and respect. Big salute. Much love and respect to you, Jacob. Thank you, my friend. I'll be honest with you. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the heat. I'm tired of the political discord. I'm tired of the one side versus another side and people saying you got to pick a side. And a while back, I decided, nope, not going to participate. I will not hate myself through an election cycle. I won't pick a side. I won't hate the people that I disagree with. I won't hate the people who disagree with me. I refuse to any longer. Regardless of who it is, I won't hate anyone who comes in here for whatever reason. Let's see. William Hart says, was in a match. Sorry, sure. What do you mean you were in a match? Oh, William Downey is live. Nice. I will stop in and say goodnight to him. Our friend 835 says, great, I got a bluegill on a red larvae fly pattern. Awesome, my friend. Nice. Get a salute from Nightmare. All right. I think we'll wrap things up for the night. I'm going to pop in and say hi to William Downey. Hope to see you guys over there. William's a great guy. It's been a little bit since I've been able to catch him in a live stream. So I'm looking forward to it, even if it's just for a few minutes. William says, a game, and it isn't too political. I just call out who I believe is lying about stuff that has been covered. Gotcha. William says, job is good, and otherwise not doing much. Well, I'm glad the job is going well. Keep staying open for opportunities in whatever direction. They are there and they will unfold for you. Just got to keep being open to them. All right, 835. Awesome job. I'm glad you got that bluegill. Odom says, have a good night, everyone. And Yogi. Thank you, Odom. A35 says we're going fly fishing again tomorrow. Nice. Enjoy, my friend. Austin is back. Hey, Austin. 500 followers or 5 million impressions. I don't know how many followers I have. $500 followers or 5 million impressions. So it still requires people engaging with your feed. Gotcha. Let's see. What's your X handle? That's a good question. I think it's just Eric McCarty. Give me a second. It's still up from when I posted my blog. Add Eric McCarty, 615. Man, that's a lot of numbers. 615 12203. Man, why would that have so many numbers? How can anyone find anyone? All right. Yeah, so look me up. Poor man says, Austin, you got to do a Jacob video. That would be good. Jacob video would be good. Can you imagine a Burpee Reaper video? I think Austin asked the other day who should be next. I think he's got something planned. Let's see. Not seeing it. Is it Eric McCarty 615M? The whole thing says at Eric McCarty 615 12203. That's how little I know about which will always be Twitter. Always be Twitter for me. Hey, Wednesday. If you guys are around, it is Mocha's birthday. She hasn't been feeling good the past couple days. Hopefully feeling better tomorrow. At least she had the weekend off from school. I don't even know how to check my stats on Twitter. You know, how do I check how many followers I have? Meh, I don't want to get too involved in it. Let's see. William says, same profile picture as YouTube. I found you. Nice. William says, what about Wednesday? Oh, it's Mocha's birthday. Mocha's birthday is Wednesday. William says, also, your ex is at Eric McCarty 65. Thank you. Click your profile picture. Goes to profile page. I did not know. William says 6.13. William says you have roughly 900 followers. So how do you monetize that? I don't get a lot of engagement with my writing on I actually don't even see my profile picture. So weird. That's okay. $917, my bad. 165 people follow you. Oh, 965 following. 165 people follow you. Hey, Selma, my friend, how are you? Selma says hi. Yeah, X is more of a search engine game than YouTube. Find tags, post on tags, and hope people take interest in your stuff, I guess. Selma says, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. Says, how are you? I'm doing good too. Yeah, since I'm already, put in a lot of investment in YouTube, I will probably just stick with that. Every so often, someone finds my writing and they connect. That's good enough for me. I got an account on Medium. I make a couple dollars a month there. People read my stuff. I can't tell you. I think I get like $2 to $4 a month on Medium. So when I mean a couple dollars, I literally mean a couple dollars. I can't tell you how happy it makes me when I get a notification that $4, $3.95 was deposited in my checking account through Medium, meaning people read my stuff. Doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3. Enough people read and liked my stuff. I got paid for it. Well, it says I don't want to follow a bunch of people to get followers back. Yeah, I agree. Is Greater Wine Selma? Who's Gator Wine? Someone says I had to start all over again. Oh, my sister is drinking wine with juice again. I thought she was still in the hospital. Well, says I don't know how to get followers. My dad does follow trains, like follow for follow. Yeah. Yeah, that's just... I don't mind following people who follow me, but to actually pursue it... Someone says I had to start all over again. They give it to her. It's okay. You start over as many times as you ever need to start over, my friend. Gator Wine is Gatorade and wine. Oh, gotcha. That was suggested for another YouTube channel, Binging with Babish. I haven't heard of that. All right, guys. I got to wrap things up. I've had a couple later nights. No matter how late the night is, I'm up at the same time every morning. Someone says I thought she's better. Yeah, I know you did. I'm sorry, my friend. I know how that's affecting you. That is hard. Bob says every day is always first day. The only time that matters is now. This is true. I wrote lyrical prose nominally for my stepdaughter, as well as a conversation where I overheard people talking about that this was their 40th day of sobriety. And it just occurred to me how, when I quit drinking, how little I wanted to count the days. Which sounds odd for a guy who has counted his burpee days. I haven't really. I check. Every once in a while I will check how many days it's been. My burpee streak might be coming to an end maybe this week. Maybe tomorrow. But anyway. And the message was, it is always and only day one. Doesn't matter. You're sober now. Now. And it's always now. Don't concern yourself about tomorrow. I haven't had a drink since 1999. I am sober right now. And don't say, I've been sober for 26 years. I am sober right now. Who knows what might happen tomorrow? Let's see. William says it's a culinary channel on YouTube that does a bunch of neat ideas like breaking all kinds of foods, making foods, film, movies, shows. Hey, that sounds interesting. William says if you see X, I'm probably most recent follower. I don't have the same handle there. I think it's at 23, only the truth. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm interested in checking out your stuff, William. Selma says her teeth hurt, 3 cavities, and she keeps having liver surgery. And she's had more shots and toe fungus. I remember you mentioning the liver surgery and the toe fungus. That's a lot. It's a lot for one person to have. My prayers are with your sister, my friend. All right. With that, guys, I got to wrap things up. If you guys are around in the morning, I will see you then. If not, maybe in the afternoon, whenever is convenient for you. Don't put yourself out on my account. It's always appreciated when anyone stops by. Someone says 14-year-old is crazy. That is crazy. That is a lot for a 14-year-old to go through. So, as I said, Selma, my prayers are with your sister. My prayers are with you. My prayers are with your family. William says, I try to warn caution. I'm opposite of what I usually see Milka posting. On Facebook. I don't know if she posts anymore on X. She used to. She got fed up with it. Someone says she's little. William says, I don't believe I'm wholly one side or the other. I just like dishonesty and inherently. Gotcha. William says, yes, sir. Yeah, Mocha she's more political outspoken than I am. Man, I have a political party only by means of voting. As I mentioned, whenever somebody brings it up, my politics is kindness. That's it. No one fits the bill for me 100%. Few people came close. But, hey, one, we're dealing with people. Everyone has, everyone brings their projections to the game. Two, we're dealing with people who are now politicians. Once you become something, you got to live up to that. You start making compromises. This is why, in Zen, they tell you don't become someone. Don't even become a Zen master. Don't become a monk. Don't become. Just be. So if people say, I had someone here listen to me about, talking to me about being kind. And he said, oh, so you're a socialist. If being kind makes me a socialist, sure, I'm a socialist. But I'm nothing. I'm not a label. I am not a Democrat. I am not a Republican. I am not a socialist. I am not a conservative. I'm not. My voting leans in one particular direction. Man, I'm not any of that stuff. I'm me. And even that is a label. I am. There you go. Let's end it there. Let's see. Rob says, I am designated unaffiliated because I want the freedom to choose and not seemingly restricted to a party. Nice. Understood. Someone says, my sister needs chill. She certainly does. I agree. She needs to take more pills. She needs to definitely take the right kind of pills. Rob says, I would do the job. They probably got too much of me. Not being dishonest would own all my faults, but to what extent must one go out of the way to wear the past as a immutable skin? Where it says people change from their past, can improve, etc. Oh yeah, most certainly. Not everyone though. Not everyone, is on a path. A lot of people cling, as you just mentioned, an identity. You're seeking to go beyond an identity of a political party, but some people cling to that image, which just brings nothing but suffering. They got to live up to an image, which doesn't truly exist. They're not an image. 99% of everyone can never be honest with themselves. If they do, they see how fearful they are, how fearful their life is, which is an amazing place to be. When you see that, now you can make a change. Now things can be different. Now you can choose love. You can love yourself through the fear. But until you see it, you're stuck. Simply stuck. That's why I don't really get upset when people come in on YouTube with comments and stuff to say, because they're stuck. They really truly believe that they are this entity, this ego-based identity, that is able to affect someone. Amazing. So people are either offering fear or they're asking for love. Let's see. Someone says to put the pill inside the water. Whoever says, I'm sorry to keep you, Eric. That's okay. I'm glad to catch up with you. I would try to catch up the morning live. Enjoy your rest. Best rest to all. Thank you, William. And I appreciate you stopping in the conversation. Selma, my friend, my prayers are with your sister, with you and your family. And we'll see everyone in the morning. Big thanks for everyone who hung out. Someone says, we love you. I love you too, my friend. And a big special shout out to Love Our Toy Pups, our new friend Admin, who came in and swept through the room and left 47 likes behind him. Pretty awesome. Thanks, guys. Take care.